Hello. In this video I want to talk about a project I'm working on with my 1997 Land Cruiser. I've been having trouble with the battery dying, and because I don't drive it much in the wintertime. So what I want to do is hook up a solar maintenance charger, and you can plug it into the 12 volt outlet, but the 12 volt outlet is switched with the ignition, so I want to install a second one that connects directly to the battery. So I've got these parts here. I've got this outlet, and I'll put a link in the description to all these parts, and if you use that link, it'll help me out a little bit and it won't cost you anything extra. And this could also work on any other vehicle, I guess, but the main concept. So this has two outlets in it. I really only need one, and I need to connect this to the battery. Now, if you were wanting to do something like this, you might see that you can buy one with one outlet and one like USB charger. And I don't know if the electronics of that USB charger would be on all the time. So that's one reason I wouldn't want to get one of those. I'm going to be mounting this under the driver's side dash too. So I use the main 12 volt outlet in the car for an adapter to like hook up a phone. And this one I just got a double. They also had like some triple ones. I really only need one. I don't see myself using two. So this will mount up under the dash. This is like a fuse pigtail. It comes with a loop here, and you cut this and then add this, and then the fuse goes in here, and this is a 10 amp fuse. So that's kind of hard to get that in there. I'll do that later. You want your fuse to be near the battery, because if there was a short somewhere, if you're not protected from the length from your battery to the fuse. So this will go next, and then I'll have some wire. So I've got this wire. This is an 18 gauge wire that's silicone insulated, so it should be very durable. So I'll run the wire from the battery down inside under the dash, and then I'll run the ground and hook it all up. So I just want to go over kind of the parts here. I'll be using a wire cutter, crimper, and then I got this assorted terminal set. These are kind of cheap ones. I'll put a link in the description of this. These should work, but there's higher quality ones out there. But that's what I'll be using. So I'll get started wiring in this fuse, and then I will route this through the firewall, and then I'll shoot parts of the video and you'll see it. And then I'll definitely show everything when it's done. Okay, so what I've got here is a terminal. A ring terminal, and I've connected that into the fuse, and then I have a lead here that's going to go down to the outlet. And I was going to crimp these, but I ended up just soldering and shrink wrapping it, and then I even soldered this on. I had surgery, so I can't grip with my hand, so I'm kind of useless at crimping right now. So this is soldered. It's winter time. Probably come spring when my hand heals, I'll redo this and crimp it, but for now this is what I could do. So next I'll run the cable from the engine through the firewall under the into the driver's side wheel well, or into the driver's side under the dash. Okay, I'm outside at the Land Cruiser now, and I'm going to call this a partial fail. So it's really cold out, and I think I'm going to come back and improve this later, but I do have it kind of hooked up. So I've hooked up the negative wire here, and what I should do is hook it up down here. But I don't, I have to take the battery out to do that, and I'm unable to lift right now, so that's not going to happen. And then I have the positive hooked up here, and I should hook it up here, but that needs to be cleaned up a bit, and I don't think my ring connector is big enough, so I'll do that. So I have that coming down here where I soldered it to the fuse, and I have both of them going through the firewall. So this, you can pull this plug out and you have like a fabric back there, and you poke a hole through that, and it comes out up through here in the firewall. So I have that coming down here to the outlet, and I've just used some wire nuts here because it's just too cold for me to work today. I'll come back and improve this later. And then this eventually will go up here, okay? And I'll show you where that's gonna be mounted. So if we look here, there's 2 holes already, right, in this black plastic. I don't think those are gonna work. I'll have to go back a little further. And I'll mount that right about like that, okay? So this does have 12 volts going to it now. In my next video, I will be showing the solar charger and how that works. So thanks for watching. Sorry this was a little bit of a fail. You know, if you have any suggestions, go ahead and add them, because I probably won't come back to this until the spring. But if you do like this video, please give it a like, and if you don't, give it an unlike if you want. And if you have any comments, leave them below. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Goodbye.